What's going on, guys? Welcome back to the GolfMagic channel and welcome back to our second showcase video of 2020. Now, as you can see, I'm back in my studio due to lockdown restrictions, and I will say that all clips filmed on the golf course, on the driving range, just mainly just outside, were filmed prior to lockdown happening. Now, before we get into the video, if you guys haven't subscribed yet, please hit that button down below because we're trying to hit 10,000 subscribers by the end of the year, and we'd really appreciate if you could subscribe to our channel and keep up to date with all our equipment news, challenges, and everything else. We've got a few really exciting giveaways coming up, as well as this one in this video, so make sure you subscribe to keep up to date with all of our content. Now in this video, we're going to show you the top 5 wedges of 2020. There are a few controversial decisions in there, but what we've done is we're trying to give an all-around decision for someone who's a high handicap, low handicap, wants a lot of spin, and just wants different things involved with a wedge. As well as this, we've got a major giveaway at the end of this video. Cobra have been very nice and given us a limited edition King Tour Mim wedge to give away to one of our subscribers. So keep your eyes peeled towards the end of the video where I'll tell you how you can win it. Let's get right into the top 5 wedges of 2020, and number 5 is the Ping Glide 3.0 wedge. Although not the best looking wedge, this club produces exceptional performance around the greens, with a good amount of spin noticed when Jack tested these wedges at Farley Golf Club. The Glide 3.0 wedge blends a player's style look with game improvement technology, but also has a larger, softer, custom tuning port insert, which provides a consistent strike even when you don't hit it out the middle. Another benefit of Ping is that you have a variety of custom fitting options for this club, so if you're looking at Ping, don't just buy it off the shelf, definitely go to a custom fitter. The Ping Glide also has an i2 sand wedge inspired option, which is a nice touch to an old classic. You can grab the Ping Glide currently for £129, which is a pretty fair price. Now, at number 4, we have the Titleist SM8 Vokey. Now, the SM7s were one of the most popular wedges on the market in recent times, so the SM8 had a lot to live up to. There were only slight changes in the SM8, with the looks, feel, and spin control remaining pretty solid in comparison to the SM7. With many different grinds and lofts available, the feel from the Titleist SM8 was impeccable, but we felt that we lost a little bit of control when playing in windy conditions. The SM8s had a notably higher ball flight, so flighting them down all the time seemed as a bit of a pain. Again, with the amount of options available for these wedges, it's crucial to know your grind and loft when purchasing a set, so you don't hinder yourself before purchasing. The price of these wedges came in at an eye-watering £159 as an RRP, although you can get them at £139 currently at selected stores. At number 3, we have the Callaway Mcdaddy CB wedges. A somewhat surprising entrant into the top 3 that may raise a few eyebrows, and I'm sure some are wondering if I actually meant the MD5 wedges, but there is a method to my madness here. These wedges aren't the prettiest by any means, and I wouldn't utter the word tall or thin top line when talking about these clubs. But they're not chunky by any means, and for any player looking for the utmost confidence when hitting a wedge, this is the club for you. When testing these wedges, I noticed a pleasing but penetrating ball flight from mid to long range shots, and a lot of spin. I mean, a lot of spin. Something you wouldn't expect from a game improvement club, but great to see nonetheless. The spin did decrease for shots around the green, but the strong feel in these clubs stayed the same. It almost felt like it was near impossible to hit an awful shot with this club, and trust me, I tried. These wedges come in with an RRP of £119, but you can get them at selected stores for £99 currently, which is a far sight cheaper than any of the other products on the top 5 today. At number 2, we have the Cleveland RTX Zip Core wedge, which we tried in the black finish. Cleveland is known by many as producing the softest, crispest feeling wedges, and the RTX Zip Core is just another amazing addition to this collection. This wedge, in my opinion, is the best looking wedge released this year. The teardrop design and compact face really complemented the design of this club. But of course, it still has to perform. Now, this wedge ranks similar to the Titleist SM8 for feel, which is a big comparison. The club feels ever so soft, and with multiple sole grind and loft options, it's definitely one to consider if you're in the market for some wedges this Christmas. We noticed a lot of spin for shots around the green, making the tour favourite one hop and stop seem like a walk in the park for myself, someone who's prone to see the one hop and jump over the green. Not as much spin was noticed on full shots, but this is by no means a negative. At an RRP of £149, but you can get it at £129 at certain selected stores, this is a very fair price for a top quality wedge. And finally, at number 1, we have the TaylorMade MG2 TW Grind wedge. A wedge modelled from the extremely popular MG2 collection, but with some subtle tweaks from the big cat himself. Now, what's different with the TW wedge? The grind mainly. The grind on the TaylorMade MG2 TW is a dual sole profile that allows Tiger to play multiple shots in any situation. probably pretty fair to say that it's a 56 degree that can masquerade as a 60 in some cases. With quite a bit of heel relief for a 56 degree wedge, the TaylorMade MG2 TW Grind is designed to be both an optimum wedge for full shots and offer a ton of versatility around the greens. And this club is ever so versatile for this option. And despite producing quite a low ball flight for chip shots, you have endless amounts of options with the dual sole profile. And this club spins a lot. I have this club in my bag, and I've had it in my bag for a few months now, and I can say, hand on heart, that I now have the one hop and stop in my locker. I play it when off the green, impressing my playing partners before I 3-putt, but exciting nonetheless. I wouldn't necessarily recommend this club to the higher handicapper player, as it is a tour inspired wedge, but if you are a confident wedge player, these should be at the top of your list to try out. The RRP is a lot at £159, but again you can find them cheaper at £129 at selected stores, which is more than decent for the #1 wedge that we tested this year. So guys, that brings us to the end of the video and the moment you've all been waiting for. Cobra have announced this weekend that they have released the limited edition King Mim Wedge. As you can see, it is a stunning looking golf club, and we're offering you the chance to get your hands on it, as long as you follow these easy steps. So the simple steps are, step 1, like this video. Step 2, subscribe to our YouTube channel. As I said, we're trying to hit 10,000 subscribers by the end of the year. And the final step is comment down below your dexterity, so if you're right-handed or left-handed, what type of wedge you'd like, so gap, sand or lob wedge, and finally what flex you would like it in, so regular or stiff. We'll announce the winner of this competition by the end of next week, so when the Masters is complete, so keep your eyes peeled to see if you're the lucky winner of this competition. I hope you guys enjoyed today's video. Let us know what you thought about the top 5 wedges of 2020. There were a few controversial decisions in there, so let us know if you've ever tried any of the wedges in this video, or if there are any wedges that you think are missing from the top 5. If you're new around here, make sure you hit that subscribe button down below to keep up to date with all of our equipment news, tour news, and many challenges for 2020 and 2021. I'll see you guys at the next video.